What's up, guys and girls? This is James, locking the value and copyingmycrypto.com, talking to you today about the wonderful world of crypto. Yeah, I'm going to get into Bitcoin, some FUD stories that we sort of have to accept, and how this week looks like it's going to unfold. And it doesn't look great. But before I do, spreadsheets updated. These were the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought would crash it in this bull cycle. If you'd invested $100 to each one, you would be in profit for 16,600. Which, bear in mind, the market has been bleeding for weeks now. That's not too bad. It was only a couple of weeks ago. It was at 54 grand. Phantom's in yellow because it was the coin I said would be the #1 investment of the year. I did a Udemy course on it, and it was literally 180x not that long ago. I'm only in a few of these. The rest are into projects that I know are going to bring greater returns and provide greater opportunities. That's exactly what I share on Copy My Crypto. If you're new to crypto, this is absolutely perfect for you. You can see what I'm holding. You can see why I'm holding it. I explain why I think these could be enormous returns. And my goal at the moment is now beyond retirement. Like, I want retirement to the degree that houses in every country. That's what I want. So if you want to join me on that journey, if you want to get out of your 9 to 5 job, check out Copy My Crypto. The link's in the description. See the success stories. See everything that page has to say. And if it doesn't interest you, don't join. Come back to this video and watch. Okay, that's it from me anyway. Right, let's get into the market. So, the chart's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I mean, at the moment, we're looking at the. I mean, we know that the money is not coming into the market. We can see that from the red wave. The momentum is certainly against Bitcoin, and even if you look at the 30 minutes, I think we're gonna have a pretty bad day. I wouldn't be surprised if we get into the sort of 32.5 grand territory by the morning. The momentum's certainly against. It's certainly negative, and the RSIs are really starting to dip again on the 30s. So I think we're in for a bit of a bleed today, a bit more of one. But you know what? Whatever we want to say about this downturn, which we all expected, that's a hell of a recovery yesterday. That's a big positive. It was at like 28. At its lowest point was at like 28.8, and it swung back up to 34. I was staggered to see that when I woke up. It was really nice to see. So we know that there's that level of resistance around that, just below that 30 grand mark. And I still think we're going to drop below the 28 mark, but we're not. I just don't feel. I feel like this is the spring part of the Wyckoff accumulation chart. Might be wrong, but that's how it feels. We've not had a blow off top. We've not had we had FOMO, but not like 2017 really. But it's just opportunities to stack positions in some of the stronger coins, because they'll run first before it trickles down to the other alts. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on at the moment. Now, scam news has started again. South Africa BTC scam made off with $3.8 billion. That's $3.8 billion of Bitcoin by these two brothers that set up AfriCrypt. And they've absolutely done a runner. They got high net worth individuals and celebrities apparently, but I'm sure they got a lot of regular people as well. Apparently the founders have took off into the UK. within days of the supposed hack. They've also allegedly took down the website and disconnected all contact, including their phone numbers, because what they stated was that they'd been hacked. But these two brothers disappeared, so I think hack's fairly unlikely. I think that tells you enough. Um, but yeah, we don't like seeing these stories, and we may well see a few more of these if the FUD train starts again. There's also pretty bad news in terms of El Salvador. There's a legal challenge being launched against El Salvador's Bitcoin law. Um, Now, all we know at the moment is that the claim is the legislation fails to consider the significance and harmful effects that would be associated by introducing Bitcoin as legal tender alongside the US dollar. So their constitutional chamber of the Supreme Court of Justice will be the ones reviewing that lawsuit. We'll see what happens there. It would be very, very good to not see that this goes through and that this whole law doesn't backpedal and retrace. Obviously, that's some more negative news. Obviously, we've had the China situation. And something that's more important in terms of a direct effect. There are two things here. So the first is that the Bitcoin futures interest has dropped more than half in the last 2 months, which is pretty much an indication that people are less or are being overly cautious around the market. Certainly with regards to institutions. And that's usually a sign of bearish, or certainly a bear sign, a bear signal. So, but more than that as well, in the short term, futures contracts are coming to a close. That's always bad news. Well, it's generally seen to be bad news. Friday is going to be a pretty rough day, I think. And the weekends have all been pretty bad lately. Well, certainly for the past few months. So there's definitely a lot of negative news with regards to Bitcoin. The one thing I do is the one thing I am is positive about this whole thing anyway, because even if I don't think there's not enough evidence to say that it's a bear market at all for me. But that being said, it's an opportunity while things are dropping to average into coins like Ethereum, coins like Bitcoin, get strength in your hands. Because if a bear market fully hits, and we had a 90% retracement over July or whatever, which I think there's no chance of that's happening. But if that happened, it would then be a situation of a few years to prepare for the next bull cycle, for the next halving, and just strengthening backs left, right, and center. But I think this bull cycle is going to be very different to the previous two, in that I wonder how low Bitcoin and Ethereum can go. Not being naive, but with the level and the amount of institutions involved now, and there are a lot there's probably 20 or 30 times more, probably far more than that, than there were in the 2017 cycle. And I wonder how low they can feasibly go, with institutions being at the helm as well. So it's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, at the moment, guys, I wouldn't be looking to long anything. Yeah, it looks like they're going to continue to retrace. I think these are half-hour candles, but I mean, it doesn't matter what time frame you're looking at the moment. It's all pretty bearish certainly for today. The momentum waves are just against the market right now. So yeah, so that is it. Um, but just start strengthening the bags. If you've got good bags, strengthen them, or at least make sure you've been banking profits along the way. But yeah, I don't think it's anywhere close to over, guys. Anywhere close to over. Anyway, that's it from me. If you're brand new to crypto, check out Copy My Crypto. Go on the website, have a look at the stories. If they don't resonate with you, and if the videos and the proof don't resonate with you, then don't join. But like the video and subscribe to the channel as always. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.